Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am here for another Tiny Tip Tuesday. And again, I am going to be using some scraps of Designer Series paper. I've got some thick basic white cardstock and a scrap of just white typing paper. I'm going to be using the Heartfelt Wishes stamp set, Evening Evergreen, and the stitched triangle dies, which if you haven't seen these, they were bundled in the previous mini, but now just the dies are available. You can do a lot of really cool things with them, but I'm just going to be using one today. So to start, I'm going to fold my cardstock in half, obviously. Now this is the thick whisper or basic white. So I did score it first because it's so thick that you definitely want to score it before you try to fold it, or you get these funky little like wrinkles in it. So that is going to be the base of my card. This is going to be a pretty simple card, and it's one for, this one particular one happens to be for Christmas. I'm sure you can come up with something else. Now I just have to make sure I have this right. Okay, I think this is right. Straight may not be an option. There you go. Happiest holidays is the sentiment. And that's, again, with Evening Evergreen ink. And I chose that because there's Evening Evergreen in my Designer Series paper. So, now what I'm going to do with this, and this is the fast way. You guys have seen some of these Christmas ideas on all over, but I'm going to show you. This is where the tiny tip comes in. I'm just running some of our Stampin' Seal, and now I am going to just place these on here in a semi-random. I probably should have been a little bit more specific with my coloring. Turn that the right way. And I'm going to put this one, I think, here. Okay, so now I'm just layering these on each other. I'm going to flip that one because I don't want the same color right next to each other. And if you have any designs, like this red one does have some leaves in it that are going up, you can overlap if you want. I'm just doing this really, really fast. I'm not paying a whole super lot of attention about the sizes of my pieces. I probably should. I mean, really. Now this one I think I'm going to put that one on at the last minute. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them out with this. And so I want to determine how much I want on here and what I want on there. So I'm going to be weird. I know this is weird, but it's me. So I'm going to put that like so. Okay. So now I have basically what I'm going to do, and now I'm just going to cut it out. So I'm going to take this over to my Big Shot. Big Shot. It's not that anymore. It's the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So I know you guys can't see me, but I'm just sort of centering this basically where I want it. And I'm going to just cut out my Christmas tree. I'm not worried about whether or not my stripes are straight when I cut it out. Doesn't matter. The tree will be straight. But, you know, what are the odds that when you buy a Christmas tree, first of all, that it's straight at all? Let's be honest, unless you get a artificial tree, which I usually do. I usually have an artificial one because our house is so small. Okay, so there is my tree, right? That is basically what I'm going to do. Now, beforehand on this, it had this really cool little thing. So little banners. So I've decided I'm going to put some of these banners on here. Now I could have put them on first and then cut them out when I did the stitch tree, which, you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have, But, you know, why be normal, right? So I'm going to take this off of here so that I don't make a mess, and grab my silicone sheet. If you don't have a silicone sheet, ask yourself why. Now, I'm not worried too much about, like, you know, these being stuck down perfectly. They're pretty stuck together. So that's good enough for me. Okay, so now I'm going to put some adhesive, which is the our liquid glue. I'm just going to put it on the flags. I know that one of them is going to be hanging off. And I'm going to put it like that. I only cut out 2 of these, so I'm going to have to make them work. Yeah, they will. So, again, certainly you could cut out more of them, but like I said, I only cut out 2 because I knew I'd be trimming them. Whoops. You do have to hold the liquid glue for a second to get it to stick. There we go. And now it's still not. Come on. It's because I got liquid glue on my fingers. But you know what? We craft. We craft, we get ink, we get glue. It's, you know, that's how we know we're doing it right. At least that's what I like to tell myself. Now I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to flip it over so I can trim off some of these flags. I probably can't do anything with that one, but pretty sure I can do something with those to finish off my tree. At least I hope so, because like I said, I didn't cut out more than 2. So I think I'll do that so I get more of it. I could do one on the top, but I don't think I will. You could punch out a star, which would be really cute. I'm sure you have a star punch or a heart punch or something like that, or a die somewhere that has a heart symbol. I'm looking to see if I have one, but I don't see one real quick. But then there you go. It's just another way to use up your strips. Now I used a die to cut mine out, but certainly you don't have to. You could still do that on the paper, and then, you know, it's a triangle. It's not like a triangle is that hard to punch out. So then you're just going to put some adhesive on the back. And I probably will add something. Oh, I know what I'll add to this, so then you guys can see it. Hang on, and I will grab it. I think my microphone cord will fit. I don't know if my tree will be perfectly straight, but we're going to pretend it is, and we're going to pretend that this is in the center of the card. It's already cute, I think, personally. It's just my personal opinion, but I am going to grab one of my pretties. I just don't know which one yet. I'm still thinking. Yep. I think I'm going to use one of my gilded gems. I'm going to use a big one. It's not a star. If you have a star gem, that would probably be really cool. But I don't have one handy. So let me just grab one of these. And I'm just going to set that right on top. And voila. Whoa, geez, do you see that? I took it right off of its paper, which tells me there wasn't enough adhesive to hold it. So I can fix that. Maybe. Maybe you should put more adhesive on your piece of paper. I didn't worry about it that much, but then you can stick that back on. There we go. Perfection is overrated. Don't forget that. But look how simple. Just a simple little card, and another way for you to use your scraps. This was actually a scrap of my gold foil paper also that I used. It's all just scraps, and every card can be different, and you don't have to use, these are pretty traditional colors, but this card could look just as cute in like the pinks, you know, that really cute designer series paper with the little presents and stuff on it. But there you go. Just a fun way to make another card. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I hope that you guys like this. Don't forget to follow me here on facebook.com/Memory Inkers. If you want to shop, my Stampin' Up! Website is on this link, memoryinkers.com. You can use that hostess code for fun credits. And share this video, and then write down that you shared, you know, and put a little post in here that you shared this video, and I will put you in a drawing for fun stuff. So that's good. Okay, bye everybody. Have a blessed and beautiful Tuesday.